Hi everyone, how y'all doing? Welcome to some Train Simulator 2. I guess Train Sim World 2 is the proper title. If you want to check this game out, it's available now on Steam. I enjoyed it. When I played it a few days ago, I recorded some episodes on it. One for the Bakerloo line, the Underground in London, and one for the high-speed trains in Germany. That's about all I played. So we'll take a little more in-depth look today and goof around with some trains. There's also a way you can make your own liveries in the game, which is kind of cool. So if you wanted to, like, put the Wendy's logo on the side of a train or something like that, you can definitely do that. Or you can put Wendy's in chat by becoming a member and clicking the tab of that join button and get those wonderful Wendy's emotes going. It's going to be kind of cool. I'll take a look at whatever seems most interesting today. We'll probably do most of the new stuff. There's new stuff to the sand patch grade that they included from the old game, so there's like some more updated stuff for the sand patch grade, which is kind of cool. But mostly I just want to try the Underground again and just kind of play with that more. And then do some more high-speed trains because they're lots of fun. If you guys like fun, make sure you smash that like button too if you want to see more of this game today. I'm debating whether or not to do Factorio tomorrow or this game or Bulls. So if you want to see more, make sure you smash that like button because I would like to play it some more. Are there going to be any routes in the future? I don't know. I'm assuming there will be. I mean, this game is somewhat, you know, not complete in terms of always being updated, new packs and stuff added, which is kind of cool. You can pick and choose what you want. It's kind of like how Microsoft Flight Simulator did it recently, where, you know, they released a couple versions of the game, and then you can buy things that you like or whatnot. You don't have to buy everything if you don't want it. So like in Flight Sim, you know, you can buy upgraded cities if you want to. You can buy new airplanes. This is kind of the same, too. You can buy, like, new routes eventually in the future, and then new trains, too, to play on those routes, which is kind of cool. The London Underground is scary in real life. Gaps are huge. Oh, really? You mean between the platform and the train? I was just working on the thumbnail here for you guys. So I'm going to get the big old game uploaded here, and we'll be starting here in just a second or two. Let me go ahead and fire that up there. There we go. Cool. So if this is your first look at a train simulator, they're what you would expect. You know, it's a slow, you know, kind of like it's a game that you kind of have to be into. You know what I mean? There's not like you know, you're not going to get a, whoa, high-speed train action. You'll get a couple of videos of that on YouTube. But, all right, let's bring up the game here. If we hit our goal today, I'll be doing giveaways, too. By the way, we've got a stream in the PM for Surgeon Simulator 2 as well. So I have keys to give away for Surgeon Simulator 2. So if you want to win that, just click or tap join and become a member. And I'll be doing some giveaways today. Members only, though. Well, you love hearing my pronunciation of the London Underground trains? Yeah, I don't know all the stations. I don't know what they're called. I mean, some of them, like, there's places called, like, Bakerloo and Elephant and I forget what it's called. Pighoof. Kind of cool. They actually have an intro cutscene to the game now. I wish they would have put some sounds, though, on that. It would have been cool to hear the trains whooshing by. That would have been cool. All right, let's get into the game here. One thing I noticed is when I was playing it in, like, a preview build, it didn't carry carried my progress over from the previous game, but now it seems to have not done that, so I started a new profile, which I wish it would carry over from the other game. That way, if I did all the scenarios, like if I did really good on the sand patch grade and finished all the scenarios, it'd be kind of cool to know which ones I did really well and which ones like I hadn't finished or something, to keep track of ones that were new or whatnot. I wish they did that. But anyway, there's 3 in this new one. The ones with the flags here, US, Germany, and the UK. Sand patch grade, high-speed train, and then the London Underground Bakerloo. And then there's a few that return from the previous game that are updated. I think you need to buy these. If we go to the store, it pops up with what I have, what I don't have. The only thing I don't have at the moment is the MP15 DC switcher, which I think is used in the Peninsula for Caltran. You can see the logo on the side. Otherwise, I have the Baby Bullet and a few other things here too. I think if you own the previous game, they give you these for free. I don't know. You'll have to look into that. It could be a possibility, but it wouldn't be very nice if they made you purchase those again. But I'm assuming, because I didn't have to do anything to get these, so I'm assuming the only thing I'm missing is that, which is kind of cool. That thing looks really neat. Okay, let's go back and try some little driving and stuff. It should be fun. Is this game free? The game is not free, but apparently these are free. These 3 packs for the game are free. Game's like 29 bucks on Steam. More if you want to get the deluxe edition, although I don't know entirely what the difference is between the two. When I read it last, it didn't have much detail. But again, as always, read everything in detail before you go to purchase it, so that way you know what it has, what it doesn't have, and what will be coming soon. All right, I would like to go on the Underground, so let's go ahead and jump on that real quick. Another thing that I'm not really liking about some things that they do in this game is when you click on where to start, like I just clicked on the UK now, it'll just randomly put you into like an introduction or something like that. I guess that's cool to learn how the trains go, but I just want to go to the main menu to like see what there is. So in order to do that, I got to go back and then main menu, which then brings me to where like I can look at all the stuff there is to do. So when I click on London Underground, I want to go here, not just into a tutorial, where then you can do the livery editor, which is kind of cool. So we can do like I think we do the 72 stock. So if we want to put a logo on the side of it, we can call this one like, I don't know, let's try to do a burger and fry on the side. Let's see how good my art skills are. So if we click edit, it's kind of neat though. You can actually do it this way. So you can paint things however you want. And I think this is only on timetables. So if you try to do this in the scenario modes, I don't think they pop up because they're pre-programmed. Let's do that. Let's confirm that color. Add a new layer. Oh, that's neat. Oh, you do it per car. Oh, that is, or does that copy? I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know if it copies each car all the way down. I don't. But we'll see. So it's kind of neat though that you can do this. That you can add all sorts of bunch of different little thingies, like for example the weight if you want to, or whether or not it permits bicycles. That says no loud music or something. I don't know what that is. Currently everything is... Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a do not enter type thing. You can put the danger on there. Yeah, that's great. Just a giant warning sign is cool. But it's nice that they let you do that. Let's try... That's kind of neat. How do I reposition that? If I want to select that... can we move that down? Oh, neat. So you can like move it like that if you want to. Oh, that almost looks like a hot dog. I wonder if I can paint that. Let's see. A way to make that bigger? Scale WASD. Okay. We can make it bigger if we want. Lawrence, thanks for the dollar. Appreciate that, man. Constant support. We can label it. Wow, there's all sorts of options for doing your own stuff. I'm sure it'll be easy to download these. They should make an easy system to share, because as you guys know, in train sims or in plane sims, some people get really detailed in the amount of detail they put in. Every simulator game should allow you to do this, where it lets you make your own stuff within the game and then easily share it with other people. It'd be so much easier to do that. Let's put text on there. Oh, we can actually... Oh, wow, so you can individually put stuff on there, too. I'm not going to be any good at my... whatever I do. Think how do you change the side? I think if you go back, you can change what side you want to be on. If I wanted to add a layer, copy to... Oh, you can copy to other cars as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to get too much into this, but you know, because I'm not very artistic, and each system is a little different to learn. Oh, there you go. So you use the arrow to switch the different cars, I think. Yeah. Or I think you can also change where it's placed by doing something, whatever. But anyway, I'm not going to say that. But it's cool that it's in there. It'll be kind of cool, though, to make your own logos and stuff. So if you, for example, if you wanted to, you know, put like a, you know, football team or something on the side or whatnot, you can definitely do that. That'll be kind of cool. So that way, if there's a special event going on in London, you can put some advertisements or something on the side. I don't know if they do that. Do they put advertisements on the outside of the trains? I see them in the stations, but okay, let's go to the stations and give that a shot. If we continue journey, we can do all sorts of different missions, different chapters. Continue life on the underground. Oh, well, I guess we'll start wherever. Slow mode in chat is just to prevent people from spamming. Otherwise, people come in with questions and just copy paste repeatedly, and it pushes everyone else's questions out of the comment section, and then it basically just becomes then everyone just copy and paste, and it kind of ruins the whole streaming experience. All right, I don't want to do the tutorial because I know how to drive this one. We'll try just a early base mission. We'll see how that goes. Also, what's the other tools? Oh, you can make scenarios as well. Although I'm not even going to attempt that, but that's cool for people with big brains, just like our members who are big brains as well by clicking and tapping that join button. Good for them. Ah, here we go. We have different types of calling all stations. Take control of a complete northbound service to Harrow and Wealdstone. That's an hour-long thing. Holy crap. Is that going to be stopping at every single station? Oh, we should probably do that one. You guys want to see every station? Smash the like button if you want to see all the stations. Otherwise, I'll take the shorter route. This one's worth a lot of points, too. Although I don't know exactly what the points give you. It's not like it unlocks anything different. You can customize your character, too, by the way, if you want to. Apparently, I haven't walked or driven anything yet. Oh, I guess you can see it per train, too. You can see your skills per train. It'd be cool if you could change your character at any moment. I'd like to customize them to look a little different. Okay, I think we're going to go to calling all stations. You boys pushed it up to the 100, so thanks for all the support. We'll do the long one. You guys are definitely wanting to see that, so that's cool. I'm down with that, too. I'll need a little practice on this driving again of this train. Not hard, but it definitely takes a little effort to be precise. Let's see. Welcome to... Okay. Alright, unlock doors. Are they left? Actually, I can't even see where the... I don't even know where the station is right now. I can't even see. Oh, I should have unlocked right. Okay. I wasn't even able to tell. I couldn't see. There we go. Well, we're off to a great start. Alright, direction selector is going to be forward. Wait until 17, okay. Gotta remember the controls here. Traction brake to off and release. There we go. Now I remember. Cool. And away we go. Make sure the sign is set. What should it say? Elephant and Castle? How do you join the convoy? If you become a subscriber, your name will pop up, or you can click or tap join and become a member. And that, of course, helps to support the channel, unlocks new emotes and stuff like that. We'll eventually have enough emotes, or rather enough members, so I can unlock emotes. And we are going to have ourselves a giveaway today at some point, so don't forget to become a member to do that. This should be pretty cool. No, other way. The headlights are on. This is as bright as it gets, trust me. It's very dark. Yeah, that's what happens in the underground. Okay, not a bad start. There should be able to... There's like cameras and stuff so you can see the platform, which is pretty cool as the driver, but they don't actually function. We're supposed to wait until 17:03:30? Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a long drive, boys, so settle in, smash like, grab some popcorn, subscribe if you'd like to. Things are going to be a long day. Did I remember to close the doors? Yeah, it won't let me go unless I close them. Okay, here we go. Also, if you try to open this window here, it'll actually cut the power out too. So it helps to avoid unfortunate oopsies. Permanent oopsies. If you happen to stick your head out there. I think not being able to see your hands and whatnot is kind of good in these types of games. It'd be more distracting because it'd be in the way of like a button or something like that. Because in the real world, you can move your hands and see what's around you a little bit better. This ride should be about an hour. Jordan, thanks for subbing. This just makes me miss going on trains and stuff, especially around airports. You know, like getting to the airport and then leaving via train. Kind of cool. Yeah, the headlights are on. As bright as it gets. New subscriber shout out. Sachin, thanks for subbing. Does this have the DC Metro? No, but I think the fact that they put in like an underground now means that it could open up a lot of different opportunities for that. We could see a lot more underground. Even if they're not like technically trains and they're just more like metro, you know, subway cars. That's kind of cool. I mean, they are, but they're not. They're the same, but they're different. I'd like to see Stockholm, Tokyo. My bad. Still learning. It's freezing on your side. If there's any difficulties, just refresh the stream. Oh, no, no. All right, let's get ready to stop. It's going to be a fast one. I like all the decorations to the stations. They look pretty pretty detailed in my opinion. Okay. Left. Baltimore has a subway. Yeah, they'd probably have to, well, you know, it's a company, they're trying to make sales. They're trying to, you know, earn money as a corporation, so they'll have to figure out like what would make them the most amount of money. Like what people would be interested in the most, what people would be willing to buy. I'd be willing to buy anything that like connects to an airport. I'd love to know that I'm like under an airport. It'd be super cool. Yep, this is a new game. This is the prequel to Metro. Oh, that'd be cool. Moscow would be great. Gonna be a long day, boys. Actually, I think there's missions where you can get out of the train car, too, and, like, refill newspapers at each one of the stops. There's, like, little bonus things that encourage you to get out of the train. So you can go into, like, explore mode and actually look around. Which is cool, because each of the stations are kind of detailed as well. What plane is this? You've never seen it before? Subterranean. Yep. That's right, Bakerloo to Elephant and Castle. I think this is the most interesting. There's not much to see, but the fact that you're underground kind of makes it more mysterious and kind of cool. Yeah, you can be a passenger while the AI drives. I'm pretty sure you could do that in the last game, which was neat because you could look out the windows and take pictures of all the stuff going by. Like this one, obviously we're underground, so there's not much to look at other than the stations, but that's what's really neat about it, simulating the underground. Nashville International Airport? Probably. It has 37,000s in Microsoft. That's why I like to pretend here, is that, you know, just pretend that this connects to Heathrow and that we just finished landing at Heathrow and now there's a bunch of passengers wanting to get on and leave the airport. They connect kind of nicely, you know? Trains and planes. Train goes right under the airport. Also train go vroom. What's up, Richard Stacy? How you doing? Yeah, thanks for smashing the like, guys. This is definitely like a little bit more a niche type of game. Like, I think, you know, Microsoft Flight Sim has blown everyone away, but this game is a little more like, a little more niche, especially for the underground. Then, later today, we'll play Surgeon Sim, and then tomorrow I think I'm going to play Factorio. We'll see the German high-speed trains a little bit later. That'll be cool. Oh, you left a like for me? Well, thank you. This thing actually slows down pretty quickly. There's a train line direct from Stansted Airport to London Liverpool Station. Oh, there you go. We can pretend. We can pretend we're on a line doing that. Oh, we got a haul. Sanic, we got to go fast. Really reminds me a lot of Japan too. There's a lot of like stations that are done with all just white marble and tiling, and it just always looks beautiful. Rigorously cleaned and maintained and cared for. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know when Evil Genius 2 comes out. It says this year sometime, but who knows? With what's going on, it could be pushed. They haven't given any updates, so I'm not sure. Okay, so that's a lap break there too. Okay. Regent's Park. Go explore the train. Well, right now I'm trying to get to the end of the line. The longer I take, the longer we're going to be here. I want to go see the high-speed trains next. So coming up next, we'll do a German high-speed train. You'll be able to see more of the outside. Yeah, ICE is coming up next. Intercity Express. I wonder if we have to switch back and go back the same way. I don't think so. Alrighty. Here comes the opening. Here comes daylight. Yeah, the ICE train is the Intercity Express in Germany. And you can drive a high-speed train that goes about... Well, the maximum of it is 330 kilometers. Yeah, ICE stands for Intercity Express, which is a German train that connects other regional trains drop off to the... Like, for example, Frankfurt to Cologne is one that you can do. I think that's the main one that's available. Is the goal to be punctual? Yeah, there's a scoring system. You can see it up in the upper right corner, AP. It bases off your speed, how accurate you are to... It's kind of like a flight simulator, you know? It's like, how accurate were you in putting the train in the correct spot at the station? Were you going over speed? Were you going under speed? Were you on time? Are you braking too quickly or accelerating too fast? Like, you know, the passengers can, like, grade you that way, too. Yeah, opening the window will cut off the electricity to the train and would stop us. Pretty cool how this train operates. It's like old technology. And it's pretty impressive. Surprisingly enough, all that screeching is totally fine. Everything's functioning normally if you're deaf. The game is lagging a little bit. Kind of making it... Must be that I'm streaming too. Makes it a little harder to stop when the momentum freezes for a moment. Same with landing a 747 in Flight Sim, I guess. What's up, Klaus? Good to see you. How many people have joined? We have to get our first member yet. So the first person to click or tap join, they'll pop up on the screen pretty soon. We're already a little late, but it's still pretty cool. You love the channel? Well, thanks for the support. You guys are great. I love driving this train. Super cool. This has been a great year for simulators and survival games, which are, in a way, their own simulator games, I suppose. With Grounded coming out and all these other zombie games, plus Flight Sim and Train Sim, it's been an awesome year to just kind of like learn how things work and to build bases and friendships. It's been awesome. Ah. A little cold in here. Yeah, we'll be playing more Grounded. ASAP. The schedule's down below. You love the London Underground? It is pretty fun. I hope this opens up more opportunities to go to Asia. And I'd like to see one from America, one underground system from America. One from Asia, and I'd like to see Moscow, too. But London's a start. And this is really fun to do, these types of simulators. Yeah, there are overground sections and above ground sections of the train. Or at least I know of the above ground. Oh boy, that was way too fast. Whoa. Oh well, everyone will just have to go to the back. That was way too far off. If you do that, you just lose points, and then it's time to score more points and try it again if you don't get the gold. The Forbidden. What? What's the phone for? Emergencies. You can call in. Yeah, a lot of the stuff is here just to show what it looks like in real life, but it doesn't actually function that way in the game. I think you can give announcements that way, but then also there's ways to dial out. Game runs better when I'm not streaming, though. But it's pretty darn good so far. All right, Pinto Bless at this next station. Let's see if we can stop her on time. Pinto Bless. Pinto Bless. Will I visit Japan again? Absolutely. Thanks, Klaus, for the 5, man. Yeah, it's a good place. Love the mass transit. There we go, that was better. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Do I think people can learn how to drive trains and planes from these games? Yeah, you can get a lot of the basic concepts down and then learn the finer tuning stuff. You can get the concept and the theory down by playing these simulators, just like how you could reading a book or watching videos on it. And then once you sit behind the controls yourself, have a better idea of what's going on. But you still need to do it. You can watch videos on how to ride a bike all day and play bike simulators, but you're still going to have to learn how to, you know, pedal yourself and how to, you know, you're going to have to learn balance. That's something that you can't teach someone how to balance unless they're actually on a bike. It's much easier to do that if you get them up on a bike. Plus has become a little raptor as well, our first member for the stream. Welcome aboard, dude. Let's give you a little horn honk for that one. Thank you. Welcome aboard.
Welcome.
Thank you for that high-level support. Yeah, this is great for people who drive trains in real life, or who used to, or want to, or just want to simulate it. I think, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can find an old abandoned railroad track or something. I know when I was in Japan, there was an area where you could, like, rent a train for a while and drive it on a decommissioned line, which is really cool. All right, we got a long way to go. Looking forward to that ice train. Rent a train, yeah. I mean, you can do that with a lot of things. I mean, chartering a plane is kind of like renting a plane. Just someone else flies it for you. The same with a helicopter or a tank. I've done all that stuff before. I've rented tanks and crushed cars and drove around in like T-55s and M113s and artillery and chieftain tanks and leopard tanks, basically, and armored personnel carriers. That's what I like to do. But I'm a crazy person, so that's what you do when you're crazy. It's on my Instagram if you want to see. I'll drop the Instagram link in the chat. You guys can click or tap that and follow me on Instagram. Come say hi. A little bit of an incline. I've seen Mr. Beast rent tanks before. Yeah, other YouTubers usually call me for advice and stuff like that. Mr. Beast called me on whether or not he should rent a tank and where to get one. Dr. Disrespect calling me about the sunglasses and the facial hair and the streaming on YouTube. A lot of people reaching out and copying me. The YouTuber is being comedic. Lol. Alexis, thanks for subbing. Appreciate that. From flying above ground to going underground? Yeah, the stream has reached a new low, technically. How much does it cost to rent tanks? I paid like $2,000 to rent tanks and shoot a bunch of guns, like multiple tanks, multiple guns. Crushed a car too, so, you know, that had to be like, they had to purchase like an old decommissioned car and haul it out there and then have it crushed. It was fun to do. It was when the channel was smaller, so I'll have to put those videos up again in case people miss them. Maybe I'll do that for $1 million. I'll go out and rent another tank and go crush some stuff. After I did it, I saw a few other people go to the same place I did. There's not too many, so... The doc will probably get Wendy's advertisements now. Oh... Rob, if that happens, you could be onto something, man. Dr. Disrespect goes for a Wendy's ad? How dare they? Yeah, taking a break from flying a plane to flying a train, I guess, for as fast as I'm going. After this, we're going to do the German high-speed train. Then later today, we're going to do giveaways of Surgeon Simulator 2. So you members already, I'm already going to do the giveaways. So if you want to become a member, click or tap that join button. And it should be a lot of fun to do some giveaways of that. I'll be playing with Derby, Nima, and Sir Sim a lot later. And we'll probably play that again before it comes out on the 16th, I think. Yeah, we'll be above ground again at some point. I think Elephant and Castle is actually above ground. Or no, Queen's Park is above ground. Do I have a vlog? I mean, there's videos of me in Japan on the channel that I live streamed from. Is the TGV available? Not at the moment. It could be in the future. I'd love to see some more underground and high-speed trains. What is this weird lighting out here? Ew, natural light. Hit the E-brake. Wow, we're above ground again. Oh, this is Queen's Park. I was right. I have big brain now. Michael Duffy upgrading to a Raptor hatchling. Thank you very much for the big O upgrade. Appreciated. Oh, it's a steep grade to get out of that underground there. I shouldn't have held that for so long. Oh, the station looks nice, though. Oh, we can finally see outside. You can't go into external view when you're in the underground, which is kind of a bummer for some of the smaller stations. I see what they're trying to do. You'd like clip out of the walls and it would look gross, but it'll be cool to see. Pencil green. Oh, this is weird. We're going uphill and there's only like 3 or 4 speed settings, so I'm going to be flipping that switch a lot. Well, that looks cool. A long train. Anybody recognize anything? Does this look pretty accurate? People who've been on the underground? Did you voice act the guy in Five Nights at Freddy's sister location that tells you what to do as you progress through the game because you and the guys sound very similar? Yes. Actually, no. I am going to be a voice actor in some games pretty soon. Can't really say which ones, but it's minor work. A few lines, but nothing big. But it's still pretty cool. I'd like to do that more often. I think I'll probably do that in the future where I just do voice acting for free for developers. This train, I think, is 8 cars. So each car is 2 doors, 2 main doors. Now we finally get to go. Train go vroom now. Oh, it's 9 cars? Okay. Yeah, 8 or 9 cars. This is the Bakerloo line. Did I hit the wrong button? There we go. Yeah, the game is not multiplayer, but it would be nice if it were. But also, it doesn't need it, but it would be cool to see other trains and know that other other people, your friends and such, were driving them.
New subscriber shout out.
And away we go. Thanks again, guys, for smashing that subscribe button if you're new here and turning on the notification bell. And thanks for smashing the like button, too, to support the channel. We're almost to 1 million subscribers, so I want to thank everybody for piling on board before we hit that big million. We're getting there. It'll be a while, but we're getting close. Oh, I can't go in external cam? Why? Oh, it won't let me go in the external camera right here. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I guess I consider that to be a tunnel. How do you get early access to some of these games? Mostly developers just reach out to me, and a lot of them, you know, when you work with companies, their job is to find a bunch of YouTubers and stuff to promote their stuff. More than ever, people go to YouTube and they watch people like me to see a game or what they think of a game, or to ask if a game is, you know, good, or see what the features are. I mean, put a 1 in chat if you've ever watched a YouTube video before you bought a game. Like, you were on Steam and you were like, oh, this game looks cool, but is it good? And then you go to YouTube and quick watch a video. Or you found a video first on YouTube and you're like, oh, I'm going to buy this game. And then you immediately go to YouTube after watching the video, Steam after watching the YouTube video to buy it. So companies know that now, and so they'll reach out and be like, hey, we got this game coming out. Do you want to give it a try? And I'm like, yeah, I'd love to play it. That's usually the case with most games. So whenever there's a cool simulator or survival game coming out, and I get an email that's like, hey, I'm Bob Nelson from Bob Nelson Simulator. Do you want to simulate Bob Nelson? Sure, Bob Nelson. Okay, here's a key to Bob Nelson. And it's like, hey, guys, you should play Bob Nelson because it's fun. Or whatever, I don't know. What station is this? Willesden? I like the... Oh, ma'am? Ma'am, could you get off the side of the train? Thank you. God. No respect nowadays, young people. So it looks like there's about almost about a half mile between each station.
Subscriber shout out.
Nicholas, thanks for subbing. Oh, are we gonna go back underground again? We're going pretty fast. Ah, I see. It goes underground for the road there. Or another set of train tracks. Neat.
New subscriber shout out.
Dude Asia, thank you very much for subscribing. Trains always get me excited. Usually I've been on at this point I've been on more trains in Asia than in Europe. I think I've been on like one European train between Delft and Amsterdam. That's about all I can remember. Or did I go on a train in Sweden? No. Well, Metro. Swedish Metro I was on. In the Stockholm Metro. We go room now. Has everyone a ticket? I'm busy driving. If there's any sort of ticket enforcement or whatever. They're jumping on board or scanning tickets or whatever. Ain't my job. That's usually a bus driver thing. Yeah, the Stockholm Metro was pretty cool. I wish I would have taken more pictures of that. They've got some beautiful stations. It's all built underground into like granite rock, so some of the stations are like chiseled out and look really, really detailed. London Underground doesn't use tickets. Oh yeah, I guess you just pay a fee to get through, right? Does anybody live in those houses? Any of you guys watching live there? Make sure you wave out the window. Alright, German high-speed train is next. This should be pretty fun. You watched the Cyberpunk series? You talking about Cloudpunk? I did a few Cyberpunk series. Also SimCity. I like built a cool Cyberpunk city. For Cyberpunk 2077 coming out, which is pretty cool. Had maglev trains and stuff. Stonebridge Park. Well, that's a nice name. Or as they say on any metro or bus, car bop. And that's about it. Stop, look, listen. Beware of trains. That should say read the description. Okay, time to go. They made there's a thing on their website that talks about will they do Steam this time, and I don't know. There's not Steam at the moment, but you'll have to check their website, because I did see an article on it, but I didn't get a chance to read it. If you go to the Train Sim World 2 website, at the very bottom, there's like a whole list of like questions that they had, like FAQ, and there were some on like whether your progress from the other game carries over to this, or questions about like the livery editor, questions on Steam Trains, or why they made a new game, that type of thing. So go check that out. There's one scenario that's 40 minutes long. This one's 50 minutes. That's honestly not that long, because when we played Flight Sim, we were taking flights that were like an hour long. Last night we flew from Hangzhou to Shanghai, and we flew from Sydney to Melbourne. And those took around about an hour, you know, all things considered of startup and pushback and all that. That was a lot of fun. I would love to see you guys join us for more stuff. What else are we going to film today? Well, later today I'm streaming another simulator game called Surgeon Simulator. We'll play Surgeon Simulator 2, and I'll give away free keys to that. So members will have a chance to win already. I'm going to do a giveaway already. So become a member today, and you'll have a chance to win Surgeon Simulator 2 before it comes out. Me, Derby, Sir Simalot, and Nemo will be giving away keys, so you're all going to want to watch that one. It's a chance to win a free game. Even if it's not, you know, your favorite game or like the game of the year, still cool to get a game for free and to be able to play it whenever you want, and not it costs you $0. You know what else costs $0? Saying hi in chat. Hi, chat. How you all doing today? Good to see you all here. I hope you're all enjoying the stream and hanging out with me today. Hope you're all doing wonderful. Thanks for liking the stream. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for smashing like and subbing and joining and super chatting and just being awesome. So thank you. What's up, Kenny Extreme? Are you being really extreme right now, or just chilling? Okay, this is Wembley Central. Is this is Wembley is that a stadium? Or maybe I'm thinking of the one where they hold the tennis. What's the one where they do the tennis thing every year? That's not Wembley, is it? That's Wimbledon. That's what I'm thinking of. Is there a stadium here, though? Wembley Stadium, yeah. Oh, it is a stadium. Okay. Yeah, it looked like it when I pulled in. I was like, this kind of feels like a stadium. It's a national stadium for football. Okay. Well, I was right, just not about the tennis part. Cool. Can I get a 1 in chat, by the way, from anybody who is either like used to take this line daily or has at least been on this line? Like you've been in these trains on this line. Maybe not this particular model, but has anybody physically been on this line before? The Bakerloo line? Or the British Underground in general? London Underground? Oh, really? Oh, I'm surprised. I've not been on. But I'm down. I like trains. I think they're great. I really wish the United States had more trains. I really wish I could walk out my door, get on a train, go buy groceries, and come home and not drive. I'd trade my car for a train. I mean, in today's world, it's not like you can't get anywhere anyway. Like, if you don't have a car, you can just quickly order an Uber. Many a time I've taken an Uber to and from an airport, you know. James Smith, you been on this many, many times? Yeah, the United States is a little tough. Yeah, there's a lot of land, so everything's spread out. And it's much more affordable to build out than it is to build up in most locations, but yeah, if I could just take it, I don't know, I just want an excuse to, I'm biased. I just want an excuse to, like, ride a train. That's all. I mean, being on a train as a kid was like, it was like Santa Claus coming to town. Like, I remember there was one time where we went to an old train yard where they were doing, like, these wonderful little train exhibits where they drive you, you know, 2 or 3 miles up the track and then back. And I just thought it was the greatest thing in the world. I think a lot of these people are, yep, a lot of these people are definitely hitting their heads on the top of the train. I guess everybody in London really grew a lot taller. Come to the UK and ride the underground? I'm down. I'd love to see a lot of these places in real life and just take a picture of all the infrastructure and stuff. It makes me interested because, like, you know, you see people play City Skylines all the time. And a lot of people's designs are usually based on, like, mass transit in real life. Yeah, the United States uses a lot of freight traffic, but not so much passenger. But freight is a great thing to send via rail. For how, like, the fuel cost to transport things per weight. It's like, number one, I think, is ships. Like, they're super efficient. Ships are very efficient. And it's like trains, and then trucks, and then I think planes are last. Or maybe it's the other way around. What's my opinion of the metro in Minneapolis? Oh, I think that's a really good idea to have that. I've taken the train away from the airport to meet friends in the city a few times, so that way you can get away from the airport to get picked up or to meet people. But unfortunately, Americans and even Minnesotans don't have any sort of etiquette for trains or queuing or waiting or patience. You got people putting their feet up and whatnot. Trains are great, but, you know, all things, you know, humans ruin everything, right? It's like, the internet is great, but there's all these viruses and, you know, cyber attacks and stuff. Not the computers doing that. People. That was weird. It didn't give me a... I didn't hear any sounds when I opened the doors. Is the Metro Minneapolis burned down yet? Hope not. No, that's not where any of that went down. There are some stations there, but most of the underground of what they call the light rail goes from the... I think the end of the line is the Mall of America through Terminal 1 and 2 of the Minneapolis International Airport, and then goes into downtown. It goes to really important areas like the Veterans Hospital for elderly people to be able to get to... veterans to be able to go there without having to, like, take a car or something like that, which is great. What are my thoughts about trains being operated by computers instead of humans? That's freaky, man. I think I went to, I can't remember, the SkyTrain at JFK and I forget what they call it in Seattle. Seattle has this little shuttle that's underground that goes between the terminals too. And I've been on that one a couple of times. It's just weird. It just doesn't feel like a train. It's just like, it's like you're standing in a giant jelly bean or like a pill capsule. And it's like, what am I doing? it's really weird. I don't know. I wish there was just somebody. You know what they need to do is just put a mannequin. Just put a mannequin in there, and just put a mannequin in there, and just pretend that somebody's driving it. Just do that for me. Otherwise, it's just weird. I mean, I don't mind computer-controlled stuff safety-wise, because there's cameras, and there's probably somebody watching the trains anyway via like a control room, and there's, you know, there's a backup safety switch to back up the backup safety switch. But I just like in Japan, there's usually two people who are inside of a train, and you have somebody who's like backseating the other person, like watching over their shoulder and indicating when there's speed change. So they'll say out loud, like, you know, speed change 20 kilometers or whatever, and then the person driving also has to repeat that. So there's it's a system of accountability that's really trustworthy, unlike my driving just now. Holy crap. Wait, what's going on? Oh, I shouldn't have went to that lap break. Oh. I thought that was going to even be a better break. Yeah, they can walk. Fine. Vancouver, Canada has a SkyTrain which is operated by computers. Is that a city train or is that an airport train? Yeah, CCTV I think is a good idea for public spaces like that. Like train stations and stuff. I mean, you shouldn't be causing any sort of trouble. If you're on a train or something, just get to go where you're going, and that's it. You know, if you want to stand around and take some pictures or something like that, that's fine. But metros and things like that are meant to just, you know, you're moving through. You know, get moving. You got places to go. Oh, the SkyTrain in Vancouver is a city train? Why do they call it the SkyTrain? Is it like a monorail? Or something? That's a lot of tracks there. You can tell this is the underground, and then that's for, was that 4 lines there? For other trains? London has the DLR, which is driverless. What is that? Driverless rail? Is that what it stands for? I don't know. I mean, it's one way to try to save money on not paying people to have to drive the trains. So it saves money, but that money's never the money that's saved on that stuff is never invested back into the infrastructure.
New subscriber shout out.
It always goes towards like trying to lower taxes to win political campaigns or whatnot. That doesn't interest me. What interests me is, you know, a safe and reliable system that everyone can use and not worry about, you know? Like if you got to go to the hospital for just a regular checkup, just hop on the train and go. Like it should always be available. You know, pick up groceries, hop on the train and go. Nice thing is too, in larger cities, imagine spending all that money on like parking a car. Like, isn't it extremely expensive to own a car in New York just for the parking alone? Like, if you live in New York City and have to maintain a vehicle, holy crap. DLR is Docklands Light Railway. Supports the East, the financial district. It works very well. Okay. Wow, there's a lot more to this line than I thought. This is crazy how long this is. Really cool. They put a lot of detail into this. I'm enjoying this. Now, the key to this game, too, by the way, is to... You want to play it a few times to get each of the scenarios down, like to improve yourself. There's lots of different places to go and stuff. I think... Is this the end of the line? They only want me to go 18 yards. I think we're done here. Thank you for completing the run. Let's see how you performed. Oh, okay. Does it go any further than that?
New subscriber shout out.
Is this elephant and castle? I don't see an elephant or a castle. What the hell? Okay, well, apparently we're done. This is where the Bakerloo line ends, but the London Overground continues. Oh, okay. Got it. Wow, we got a gold star, and we scored a heck ton of points. Wow, now I'm a level 6. Holy crap. So anytime the green line goes over the red, you can see where I was overspeeding. So not too bad for considering all this location. And then, of course, our stop accuracy. Ooh, that was a good one. I think. All right, neat. Let's go back to the main menu. Let's go do Germany. Let's go see some high-speed trains. We'll go take a long trip on a German train. That was cool. Definitely room for improvement, but overall, probably would have been fired for missing the station completely. But that's why this is a sim. You can pick it up and have zero training and kind of know what you're doing. Okay, let's go back to the main menu and... Oh, was that exit the game completely? Oops. Nah, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to go back to the main menu. Oopsies. Let's get it restarted. Here we go. There we go. Well, this will give everyone who missed out on the intro cutscene a chance to watch it. Let's see the intro cutscene for the game. Another one I want to do is the sand patch grade is a lot of fun for hauling coal. I think they also added grain to it now. So if you want to haul grain cars along that line, you can do that. Yeah, so there's the underground. That's sand patch grade. I think there's also car carriers in it now, too. And then the ICE, the German high-speed train. I really can't wait. There we go. That's where we're going to be driving next. Can't wait until they add some more stuff. That's going to be cool. More underground. All right, let's jump in. I can't wait anymore. I'm too excited. All right, let's go on the... Oh, boy. Well, here you go, Germans. The Schnellfahrstrecken Köln. Which is... Schnell is fast. Fast speed track? High speed track, basically. Let's explore scenarios. Let's see. Aachen turn around. No, we want to drive the high speed train. Take charge of an ICE 12 service heading towards Aachen. How long does that take? 40 minutes. Is it a non-stop? Oh, one goes one way and one goes the other. Let's go... Let's do this one. We speak it ICE, so every letter is separate in Germany. Okay, so when they say the ICE, speak it. That's cool. Anybody been on the ICE before? I wish I could change my character too, by the way, because... Uh-oh. Welcome. You're assigned to ICE 17. Open the doors to commence boarding. Okay. As soon as it gives me control. There we go. Okay, I think the switcher is here. Close left, open right. Uh-oh. Close left, open right. Wait, what the hell? Open right, close left. I look a scheiße. What? Was? There, that's what I wanted. Sorry, folks. First day. Damn fine looking train, though. What a weird selector. Okay, locking doors. Oh, look at the little... Did you see that? The step folded in like that? Damn right. Okay, release brakes. And brake 5. Bypass. And we're good. Here we go. Raptor already got the most used German words. Yeah. Hey, what's that thing Germans say sometimes? It's a reference to World War I, and there's like a machine gun or something that would break all the time, and so many soldiers had to use it or whatnot that it actually like made it into the lexicon, where the Germans will say something's like 1911 or something. I don't know what they'll say, a certain set of numbers or something like that. Oh wait, we're speeding. Sorry, I was so in 0815. I don't know what's said, but it has something to do with something like that. Man, this driving this is way different than other train. I'm way too used to that other train. This trip will be about 40 minutes. Top speed of this train is 330 kilometers. There we go. Me, German, learning about the 815 from Raptor, thanks. Yeah, I don't know, it has something to do with... I don't know. I just heard some Germans talking about it once, and I was like, what does that mean? How do I use the brakes? I guess I'll just do it via hand, I guess. Oh, look, guys, the Berlin Wall. I'm just kidding. Well, how come Germany's got graffiti and London didn't? The British are a little biased. I think it's a British company that made this game. London Underground, spotless. Not a single speck of dirt anywhere. Germany, meanwhile, graffiti on the fence. Can you drive the train that goes around Disneyland? That's a good question. I'm assuming probably not. That would have to... Oh, man, they'd have to pay so much of a copyright to Disney. David Oliver, in World War I and II, they used WE on the machine guns to cool them down. Well, yeah, any sort of liquid could be used. I mean, there is that scene in... I think it's We Were Soldiers, where they start to urinate on the... I think on the mortars to try to cool them down. I wish we could go to Berlin. I want some currywurst right now. Or some Flammkuchen. Is there a dead man's lever on this train? Probably. I think, is that what you're talking about? I don't know what that is. That has something to do with the safety, but I really don't know anything about that stuff. For as long as I've been playing this game, I still feel very new. Oh crap. All that screeching is fine. It's fine. It's just it's a screaming eagle. It's just to let you know what's arriving. The safety thing. Oh, it says via, not stop. Okay, you're right. That always does throw me off. Well, good thing I prepared to stop, because I would have overshot that otherwise. Gave me good practice when we really need to stop, though. I think this game... do you guys know if this game has a checkpoint system? In other words, if you like go past a signal and you fail because you pass a danger, does the game let you like reload from like a previous section of the track if you're in a scenario? I know the older game had something like that, but I don't know how it is in this one. Yeah, the train kind of looks like the monorail Homer Simpson had to control. Okay, we have to go to Durin now. Well, we got a long way to go, boys. Train looks nice, though. Ba, 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 ba. No, don't you guys remember the monorail episode from The Simpsons where Homer like looks like Darth Vader almost, and he drives that monorail around Springfield? It's the episode that Leonard Nimoy is in. What season and episode number? Somewhere between 4 and 6, probably. But I don't remember specifically. You know what I noticed with this game, too? Does anyone know if this game uses a train controller? Like a throttle system that you can use as a peripheral? Because I saw that, you know, you can buy those, but I see the game, you can set up custom controls for keyboard and for, like a Xbox controller, but doesn't seem to be anything else. LZB activated? I don't know what that is, and I'm not sure how to activate it yet. I'm kind of new to this train. All I know is to drive it. I haven't gone through the full safety introduction yet. How do they keep animals off the tracks in real life with the high-speed ones? Well, after a while, the animals probably know to not get off the tracks. But also, I'm pretty sure this thing is probably designed to take a hit to the front and stay on the tracks. It allows you to travel up to 250 kilometers? Can you do that? I mean, I see the PZB, but I don't know what the... I'm not sure how to do the other things. I see the AFB. It's in the fuse cabinet? Okay. Well, I am just going to drive it manually. For now. But the speed limits of the system are there on display. I don't think we can go faster than 160 kilometers. This train can do 300 though, so I would imagine that there's a way to go 330. Why would that be in the fuse cabinet and not here on the main controls? I don't think you can change the reverser while you're going. The train is smart enough to know. With LZB, you're allowed to go 250? I mean, I can look for it. I don't know anything about it. There's LZB, isolated. How do I activate that, though? I've only driven this once before in, like, kind of a tutorial, and they didn't go over that, so... But it's a really cool train. The only other high-speed train is the British Great Western Railway. Give you a horn honk? I will give a horn honk for every new subscriber, so if you're watching now and haven't yet subbed, make sure you click that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Appreciate you guys, thank you. It does it automatically? Well, it's not really doing anything at the moment. I'm kind of doing. Maybe there's certain train lines that use it. I don't know anything about it. But I'm happy to learn. I think China has a faster high-speed train than Japan, but Japan's is like unparalleled for how effective it's set up. Well, certain high-speed trains have made plane travel not necessary. Or at least has made train travel more efficient. Oh, China has a high-speed train that can do 600 kilometers? I knew they were working on a new installment of the Shinkansen, but I didn't know it could go that fast. We're about to be allowed to do 200. Oh, good. They fixed the driver. Oh, what the hell was that noise? That was a cool train bridge. LZB is on. What do I do now? Like, it's not doing anything. I'm just going the same speed. I don't know what to do. I lack critical information. Right. 20 kilometers to Horham. Kilometers. Can you simulate system failures? I don't know if you can do that in this game. Now we can do 250. Holy crap, we're going so fast, dude. Can't even hear the horn. Oh boy. We go fast now, yay. Wow, we got 10 kilometers to go. That's a long way, baby. On a scale of 1 to paint drying, how fun is this? I mean, this is about as fun as it gets for driving a train. It is kind of cool to be... Well, we're on a high-speed train, so this is certainly more interesting than the underground in terms of speed and more things to look at, but I like these types of games. They're not for everybody. You know, it's like Flight Sim's not for everybody, but a lot of people seem to be playing it, really like it. I'm assuming it's the same with this game, too. There's probably a lot of people playing it right now, too. It's the same with, like, Call of Duty. Some people just kind of find it boring to do that type of stuff. Okay, we probably should go slow now. Got 6 kilometers to go, so we better slow on down. No, you're fine? I don't know. I don't trust these newfangled computers. That was cool. Wait, this is go to via location. We can go fast again. I forgot about that. We're not going to stop. We're going to go fast. Am I looking forward to Gates of Hell? Yeah, if it ever comes out. I see it's called A Call to Arms Gates of Hell now. I don't know what's going on. I'll play whatever when it's available. As long as there's a new Man of War that's not, you know, clunky like the old one. Alright, 16 kilometers to go. Well, Gavin, if you guys want to see more of this game, make sure you smash like. I'm thinking about playing Factorio tomorrow. And finally starting on a big factory with Colt. I was going to do some Sea of Thieves, but I had forgotten that I wanted to play Factorio, and I couldn't play Factorio because I was so busy playing Flight Sim lately. But I think I'll jump over to some Factorio. We'll get some Billies to hop over and remind me to press Alt, that type of thing. It'll be fun. Alright, so we have 14 kilometers to go. Is there any food service on this train? They have a little cart come around? Germans, what does HBF stand for again? Doesn't that stand... That means train station, right? But what is the German word and what does it mean? This isn't Flight Simulator? Well, I updated it to say Train Sim World 2. But if you see Microsoft Flight Simulator down there, it's YouTube failing to update it. That's something that me and a lot of other YouTubers bring up to YouTube all the time. That, oh my god, Mom made pizza rolls! Whatever the last game that you played was, sometimes it doesn't get updated, even though some people will see it says Train Sim World and other people will see it says whatever previous game was, which in this case is Flight Sim. Hauptbahnhof, or otherwise known as Main Train Station. Ah. Yeah, some people will say Train Sim, other people will say Flight Sim World. Or, sorry, Flight Sim. Which is weird. Wait, is this thing taking control? What's going on? It's slowing down. Do I let it do its thing, or what? Well, that's clearly... Alright, jeez. I've not used this before, so I don't know. I think that's the everything is, That's the everything is bueno alarm. That means everything's good and correct. That's just confirming that it's all good. Ah, the blue shows you target speed. That's where you should be. Oh, I see. So that little blue thing shows you how you should slow down, so that way you can pull into the station without stopping or go. Ah, I see. You gotta go along with the speed. Interesting. Oh, look, it's the Reichstag. You can tell by the dome there. I'm just kidding. We all know that was a Wendy's. That's cool. I had no idea that you could do that, and that's how that worked. Now, where's that indicated on the computers? Now we gotta slow down. little bit more. That is cool. Oh, sorry. Am I supposed to take a drink or something? I was really focused on trying not to overshoot on this station. One thing to miss on the underground, it's another thing to miss on a high-speed train where I could end up in a different country if I don't slow down at the... What? I don't... Sir, I don't know what you're complaining about. I think that means I was stopping too fast. This is fine. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Wait, where's the forwarder on this? You were supposed to press the end key? Oh. Yeah, like I said, I haven't used this before, so... Is there a training process for that in this game? What do you say about Leinenkugels? Holy crap, that is annoying. How about that? Is this thing gonna have any chill now, or is it just gonna... Well, I would have pulled into the station on time. Is it not gonna let me go at all, or what? Can I just pull in and be done? Press Control Enter to shut it off. I think I've made it angrier now. What the... I did turn the isolation ship. Wait. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's one problem out of the way. Now the alarm is shut off. Oh, I can hear it going again. There we go. Are we moving? That's fine. Okay.
New subscriber shout out.
Okay, we're gonna zook the Leinenkugel, or whatever he was talking about. It's my first time trying that. I had no idea what that was. That's cool. That's a very useful tool. Now the thing is to learn it correctly so that you can, like... It's basically like approach mode for planes. Like, getting these high-speed trains into the station is pretty much like flying a plane and landing in terms of having the correct speed and, you know, keeping into account that you're coming in at a certain angle or whatnot. A little more confusing on a plane, but that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I had no idea what that... I didn't know you could use that. I think the tutorial covers that, but I just hadn't gotten to that point. I didn't know they'd let you use that. That's awesome. Oh, actually, I've been here before. Yeah, you go under this bridge. That's fine. We're a little late. Germans aren't known for being on time or being punctual anyway. Kidding. Yeah, well, okay, so if they have the ICE train in here, imagine if they have the Shinkansen. Could you imagine if they're just like, hey, we're doing the Shinkansen from Tokyo to Osaka, and it's just like, oh, that'd be amazing. Oh, that's the Alt F4 alarm.
New subscriber shout out.
That buzzes every time somebody tells me to press Alt F4 in chat. I think there's also an alarm here for... Yep. Yeah, this is the everything's fine alarm. Everything's fine. sir. I swear to... Why are you stopping me, bro? I'm gonna... How dare you speak to me that way, YouTuber? Hurt feeling police are on the way. Is that the train being mad at me? Alright, now we'll pull into the station as soon as it lets me roll. Okay, let's get out of here. This train doesn't have a V8, no wonder the American can't drive it. Lol. Hey, I like electric trains. I think high-speed trains are really cool. Man, if I could travel the US on a train, that'd be awesome. It still would be a little too slow. Planes would still be faster, but it would still be cool. A little more practice and I'll have it down. I mean, to be honest with you guys, you've seen me playing some flight sim lately. Some of my landings are... I'd say if I landed 100 times, about 10 of my landings are just, like, beautiful. Like, perfect landings. Another 10 are like, okay, that's pretty good landing. Like, that's pretty good landing. And then everything else is just like, you should probably be dead. So, considering that, I think I'm doing pretty good here on my first train landing. Oh yeah, that's fine. That screeching noise lets you... You know when rappers, in their songs, when they say skirt, skirt, they're talking about the ICE that pulls into Cologne. The rappers, big train fans. And that's what skirt, skirt means. See? Perfect. Okay, let's open... Was this right side? Yay! I'm getting the hell out of here before the cops show up. Ah! Sort of a force field. Pretty. Look at that too, it folds. This folds out whenever the train is stopped. Thank you for completing this run. Let's see how bad you did. Wow. Yeah, this is how the Shinkansen is too, where there's like 3 seats on one side and 2 on the other. Not too bad. I wouldn't be surprised if I get a silver... A gold? What the hell? You guys should fire me. That was horrible. But I did learning, and so now I can do better next time against to Fluke the Leinenkugel. Or whatever he was telling me. Let's jump back to the beginning. So the I really want to give the sand patch grade another try because it's been upgraded in how it looks and stuff. I'd love to load coal and stuff in the see if we can switch routes. Yeah, the sand patch grade is going to be really cool in this game. Let me peek and see what's new. So all the old scenarios are there, but then there's more training and then some other stuff to do too. I think Powering America is where you... Where's the one where you load with coal? Oh, yeah. There's one where they want you to travel to the mine. Then there's one where they want you to travel to load up, and then one to bring it to the power plant down the line. These two are really cool. I think you actually have to drive in a storm. Or like it's like snowing out or it's raining, one of the two. That's really cool. Some of these missions. Is there new ones for like... There's new ones, I think, where you have to haul grain. Oh, you can also pick the livery. Oh, there it is. Which livery? There's the N2 and the... What's the difference? Oh, one actually has a different set of horns. Oh, you can have different accessories? That's neat. Yeah, they are slightly different. That's cool. Yeah, I've kind of already done this one before, but I am interested in loading up with coal and going again. That's a lot of fun to load that thing with coal and like go under the loading operation real slow. There's like a cruise control where you go 2 miles an hour and it fully loads up. Pretty bueno. All right, boys, I got a giveaway going on today for all of our members. So if you haven't already clicked or tapped that join button, now's a good time to become a member. We'll be doing a giveaway of Surgeon Simulator 2, quite a few copies later today, so it'll be members only. For Surgeon Simulator 2 in about 4 hours from now. We're going to do that. So I'd like to thank you guys for joining me for this game. This was a lot of fun. Train Sim World 2 available now on Steam. It's pretty fun. And I really enjoy, like, zipping around all the other train tracks and whatnot and doing whatever. High-speed train is fun. I need a little practice on that. London Underground, pretty good too. And I'd say it's definitely worth your time. If you're interested in getting into Train Sim World's a good place to start. It brings over some of the stuff from the old game upgraded. So if you haven't gotten into it, maybe just check out the new game. And then you can get some of the old parts of the old game in the new game too. So you can just get this game and get some of the old stuff. So if you're a big fan of like the Caltran Peninsula Corridor, you can get that. I hope they bring New York into this too. That was a lot of fun to do Amtrak as well. But sorry. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Swallowed wrong. See you soon. Bye. Have a good day, guys. I need some water.
Subscriber shout out.
Oh, you're looking to join. Excellent. Click or tap the join button next to the subscribe button now.